Welcome, people of planet Earth and all planets beyond. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today we're going to answer the question, what is selvage denim? Let's get into it. Now, the word selvage really is just a stand-in, and it's derived from the phrase self-edge, and that describes a property of this particular kind of denim and the way it was constructed. On the old shuttle looms that used to create denim in America, they would use a technique that would use a continuous piece of yarn going back and forth from edge to edge. And this created a self-edge along both sides of the fabric. This means that part of the fabric would not fray. It's already wrapped in on itself. And so you wouldn't need any other stitching to keep it from unraveling. Now, selvage denim was largely abandoned because it was just not cost effective enough, because it was typically slow process to make the denim, and you could make much more denim and much faster rates with the projectile looms that replaced those old shuttle looms. You can see here I have some leftovers from one such shuttle loom. This is selvage denim. You can see the white strip up here with the red line, which was pretty common. Not all, you don't see it all the time, and oftentimes they would actually, fade out over time. But you can see here that we have a very clean line. That is the self-edge of this strip of denim. Now, because the way that the Cone Mills factory in North Carolina made their selvage denim, it's actually interesting. As it goes back and forth, you can actually see that along the line of this selvage denim are little ties where the end of that thread ended, and they had to tie it in with another one to continue the production of the denim. Now, many enthusiasts suggest that selvage denim is much more superior than our modern denim now. And there are some truths to that, though some of it is a little bit subjective. Because it is one continuous line going back and forth from edge to edge, there is a rigidity that is present in the old selvage denim that may not be present in the projectile looms of today. Today, we don't really worry about the fraying of the fabric. We shoot yarn across both sides, or thread across both sides and up and down, and nobody cares because they are going to use stitches like the Merrill stitch to control fraying. And the Merrill stitch really has replaced the selvage denim in a lot of modern day jeans. Now, this does lead to some debate as to whether or not the projectile looms are creating, fairly rigid and significantly rigid denim, that over time these things start separating and they're not as tight and they don't create as a high quality of denim as we had previous. And I think that is somewhat true, and I think it's borne out by actually having two different pairs and wearing them and see which one wears worse and wears first. In the days of old, Levi's would produce their 501s with selvage denim, and you would see at the seam inside the leg that the two selvage edges would meet up, fold, and make a sort of railroad track, so to speak, up the side of the leg. Levi's used selvage denim for many years, and in 1985 ended the use of selvage denim in their standard 501. Selvage denim was also used for finishing edges along seams that did not connect, like this particular jacket you can see has a selvage edge on the inside. And this was great because you didn't have to add an extra stitch along the edge of the fabric. There are certainly many other stitches out there that control the edges of fabric. There are tapes, there are overlock stitches, lots of different stitching out there, but none of them are quite as clean or as, iconic as that selvage edge denim jean. Now, if you ever find a pair of jeans at the thrift store, the flea market, wherever, and you find an inside seam that looks like this with those two white tracks, maybe some red lines along them, you can be confident you have a pair of selvage denim jeans, most likely vintage, though there are plenty of modern versions of that, but these tend to be quite a bit more valuable than standard denim jeans. So needless to say, there will probably always be an argument as to whether or not modern denim is as good as that old school selvage denim. But now that you recognize it, you can go find it for yourself, whether or not you're going to wear it or resell it or just collect it. I hope you enjoy it, whichever way you do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more information about denim, jeans, and Levi's and a bunch of other denim brands, check the eye above for our playlist all about vintage Levi's, and you can dive as deep as you'd like. Otherwise, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Peace.